These are the craziest, wackiest photobombs you don't want in your photo album. Like this guy.
5.
If the real Spider-Man was photobombing your photo, that would be a thing of epic proportions. It would be the first picture in the photo album with references throughout the book. However, if the Spider-Man you had captured looked like the imposter in this photo, we would suggest just leaving out the picture entirely. Could you blame us? It's pretty clear from this image that the sad boy in the back didn't get a chance to dance with any of the pretty girls in the front. For revenge, he made sure to ruin their picture altogether in hopes that they remember the moment forever. How thoughtful. We don't know if this group in the picture is related or not, but we would like to think they are. The mom, daughter, and son are having a good time out and about, and mom wanted a shot for the family album. She and her daughter posed for the shot, but the son has a slightly different way of representing himself, by looking like a killer in the background. We're sure mom is so proud. What better way to capture the magic of a moment than by snapping a photo of the occasion, right? That's exactly what the two women in this photo believed when they had someone take this picture of them. If they wanted to include this in their photo album, they should have picked a photographer that would have told them that there was a creepy set of eyes in the back. It sort of ruins the picture. If you've ever seen the horror movie The Ring, you can see why this photo is so scary. This man may have thought he was looking good that night, but the lady in the back disagrees. We don't know which TV this chick crawled out of since there are so many to choose from, but it doesn't really matter because her presence ruins the photo anyway.
4.
This looks like an epic case of dad's protection. His lovely daughter and her main squeeze are pictured here looking like a happy couple. But dad is right there in the background showing everyone that he isn't far away and he's definitely always watching. Good luck, kid. We hope that the cute couple in the foreground of this picture made sure to take another picture of them since the two people in the background just ruined this perfect shot. A grisly scene is definitely not something you would want to see in your family's photo album. Here is another picture that would have been worthy of the photo album if not for a bit of craziness in the background. These people are having a nice night out on the town and they had thought that they had tipped their bartender well. Apparently, according to his facial expression in this picture, that was not the case. We suppose this picture is a reminder to us all, tip your guy well or have him turn into a gremlin behind you, and that's not a face you want to see. The group pictured here looks like they're having a good time. They clearly don't know what they're doing with their hands, but at least they had some warning that the picture was being taken. The kid in the back looks like he was surprised to find out that there was a camera out in the first place. Now this is a permanent memory forever. We're sure he's excited about that. Just like most other events, outdoor concerts and picnics, like the one pictured here, are also things that warrant a decent collection of images to remember. While most of the pictures understandably show people having fun, no one is having quite as much fun as the kid sitting to the right. To be honest, this would be the only picture from this video we would keep in our photo album. It's just priceless. Prom is usually an event that everyone has pictures of. Most of the time, these pictures are posed in front of long staircases, but that's not always the case. Here is a picture of the dance in action. You get an awesome shot of the students, as well as the spawn of Satan in the background. Devil Spawn might not have been invited to the prom, but as you can see, he's there anyways, mucking up the scene.
3.
When the girls in this photo get together again to take a picture, the crazy one in the back shouldn't be offended if she doesn't get invited back. They could have had a great picture the first time, but there's always that one person that has to ruin things for everybody. The girl in the back of this picture is that person. It's usually a nice photo when two friends get together and slap huge smiles on their faces. If you took the creepy man out of the background of this photo, you would have a picture that could be easily placed in an album for all to see. However, if you put this picture in as is, you'd add a strange and disturbing element that probably wouldn't go over well with the family that took the time to look at your collection of photos. Here is another great-looking group of friends. They look like they are having a blast while enjoying each other's company. While we don't know much about the group of friends in this picture, we do think that the guy in the background got left out. Even if he was a stranger, they should have invited him into the shot, just so that he didn't become the photobomber in the back. Camping is a total blast. You get to stay up late, eat s'mores, and tell ghost stories. You can see how much fun these two are having, even if their dog seems a little worn out. The only thing that would ruin a camping trip, besides a murderer in the woods, would be a big bear, hungry for the food you brought along. This group thought that this was a photo for the albums, but the last face they wanted to see was the bears in the background. We just hope they had enough time to get away.
2.
Maybe he was going for a little action dive like Spider-Man or Batman. Who really knows? Here are 3 girls out for a night in the town. Maybe they want to be able to see more of each other, but at least they were able to capture the moment for all 3 of their photo albums. At least if they hold on to these pictures, the police might be able to find their killer once they've all disappeared. We aren't trying to get morbid or weird, sorry, we are, but what kind of vibes do you get from the man in the back? Do you think he's planning on taking them out for ice cream? Think again. This cute picture looks like it was the first Christmas for this lovely couple. What this woman wasn't counting on in this epic first photo was her father's head peeking in the window from outside. Although the dad looks like he wouldn't have it any other way, the guy in the front looks like he knows that dad's watching behind him. He definitely looks nervous. While a photo of friends at a fast food restaurant may not warrant a photo worthy of a photo album, it's a lot of photos, some people take and keep pictures of everything. So you might just find a picture like the one you see here in an album owned by someone. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and we prefer the word clown not to be one of them. This is horrible.
1.
Doing the worm. The 2 women in this picture really tried to get a nice photo. They really did. What they didn't count on was that there's going to be an inebriated individual trying to master the worm. Judging by this image, we don't think that this guy has been practicing for very long. Either way, this is another photo that doesn't make the cut to be in the family photo album. Not that you are self-centered, but chances are you have more than one photo in your photo album that's a solo of yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, the woman in this photo tried to do the same thing. She thought that it was a beautiful day and that she would go outside and take a picture. Little did she know that her friend would be ruining said picture by making ugly faces. Another snapshot ruined. You wouldn't think that there was anything wrong with the photo you see here. There are just too many cute kids for there to be any issue with an adorable family photo. Except for one thing, they're all sitting on top of someone else. What? That's strange. Well, just look in the bottom right corner. Clearly, this is a photo that isn't going to make the cut. Formal events are often things that are planned down to the T. Now, just because something is planned doesn't mean that all things will go smoothly. Although the happy couple in this picture tried planning everything from the venue to the charming outfits that they're wearing, it looks like they didn't plan on having an extra guest in their adorable picture. The couple pictured here really wanted to get an amazing snapshot of their time at the game. While the picture they thought they took came out looking pretty good, it also included a new face that they would rather have been able to omit. We guess that's why they created Photoshop, for when you get a face that you do not want included in your family's photo album. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to check out the rest of our videos down on our page, and you can check me out at Bored Badger. See y'all later.